Well, I'm here today with Dr. Bruce Allan, who's a gynaecologist from Canada. We're going to have a talk about this fantastic new treatment that's just come onto the market, and we're talking about the device that's used to perform that treatment. So thank you so much for taking the time today.
My pleasure.
So tell us about the Viveve. Like, what is it? I'm really excited by this product. So tell us a little bit about it.
Well, Viveve is really revolutionary. It was developed to address the issue of vaginal laxity in women. And vaginal laxity is it's a huge issue actually for women who had children, vaginal deliveries, or even sometimes part of the aging process. The collagen in the vagina is lost, the vaginal tissues can be stretched through childbirth. And when we do surveys, we find that over 50% of women identify vaginal laxity as a significant issue. However, they are reticent to discuss it with their physicians because it is a very intimate subject. And women often feel they don't have permission to discuss it with their physicians. The physicians often don't raise the issue. So people don't realize how big an issue it is. But when you do the surveys, when you talk to women specifically about it, you find that vaginal laxity is not only a significant issue for them, but the results of vaginal laxity, which are things like decreased sensation with intercourse, relationship issues, those are even bigger issues. So Viveve addresses that issue by applying heat energy to tighten the vaginal tissues. But it goes above and beyond that. Viveve uses a patented radio frequency energy. It's a monopolar energy, so it's able to penetrate deep into the tissues, but it's also coupled with cryogenic cooling. So what that means that the tissues are cooled and then heated with the radio frequency energy, and then they're cooled again. And what that does is it protects the surface epithelium of the vaginal canal so that there isn't any thermal injury to the epithelium, and allows the heat energy to penetrate very deep into the vaginal tissues. It penetrates probably 5 millimeters or more, and we know by biopsy studies that it penetrates at least 5 millimeters, but it probably penetrates even deeper than that. And when you apply heat energy to the vaginal tissues, it stimulates the fibroblasts, and the fibroblasts produce collagen. It produces new collagen in the vaginal canals, so it not only increases the feeling of tightness in the vagina, but it also increases the integrity of the vaginal walls. Now, the important part of the vaginal canal for sexual sensation is the introitus. The introitus is the lower third of the vagina, and it's surrounded by the clitoral bulbs. So during intercourse, the frictional forces of intercourse will be transmitted through the vaginal walls to the clitoral bulbs up to the clitoris, and that's why a woman will feel sensation and stimulation in the introital area of the vagina during intercourse. Viveve addresses the introitus specifically by improving the integrity of the vaginal walls. So although it was developed to address vaginal laxity, where it really shines, where it makes a real difference, is in sexual sensation, sexual stimulation, and the enjoyment of sexual intercourse.
Okay, so it's basically stimulating the collagen at a deeper level.
It does. It stimulates the fibroblasts at a very, very deep level, deeper than any other technologies, 5 millimeters more. It stimulates the fibroblasts, and in response to stimulation, the fibroblasts produce new collagen and tighter collagen, and it firms up the vaginal tissue under the surface.
Okay, great. And is it just a one treatment, or do you have to have a few treatments, or is it a one-off treatment? How does that work?
There are several published studies in the literature looking at the long-term results of Viveve, and we know that up to at least a year, the results are sustained up to 12 months or more. So it's very long-term with one single treatment.
Okay, great. And this has just been released into the market in Australia, so it's just getting its word out now?
It is. It's just brand new in Australia. I've used it in Canada for over 4 years. Have treated over 200 patients. Right. The results have been absolutely amazing, but it's not just my word. We actually have 2 very good published studies on the long-term effects of Viveve with a single treatment, but also there's a new study coming out that's a randomized controlled study with a large number of patients, and it's very, very exciting. The results are very promising.
Great, so you've got the evidence of over 200 people to back the studies as well.
Exactly, we've got scientific evidence. It's not just the word of the doctors and the patients, that's very important, but there is actually scientific literature in published journals.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for taking the time today. If you're interested in having this treatment or finding out where you can get it done, or interested in actually getting the device so that you can do the treatment yourself, drop us an email at info@plasticsurgeryhub.com.au. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Trish.
Ta.